Hey guys, this is Iceman Third ID. Uh, I was wondering what I was going to put on my next video for topic, and I've been wondering for a couple of days, and I think I got it. I think I finally got it. What does it mean to be a gamer, right? By the way, this is my best game of the week right here so far. I go, I get 7 kills on Severgorsk, and I'm in a Cromwell. It's a pretty good game. Uh, anyway, so what does it mean? What does it mean to be a gamer, right? What does it mean to me, anyway? What does being a gamer mean to me? And the reason I say this is because the industry's at a crossroads right now, and they've been at a crossroads for a while. You've got one side of the industry. The reason it's called an industry is because there's a lot of money in it, right? And the reason why there's a lot of money in it is because people love video games. And why people love video games, which is funny because out of all the people I deal with during a day, I might work with like 3 people that actively play video games all the time that I would consider gamers. Out of the 60 people I see on a daily basis that I work with, um, video gamers aren't all that common. I know a bunch of people that watch TV, a bunch of people that listen to music, a bunch of what I'm getting at is that video gaming is an art form, right? Gamers consider video games as art. People work very hard to put these games together. I mean, if you're looking at World of Tanks right here, someone's got to build all this stuff. Someone has to sit there and do all the little teeny textures and make all the models of the tanks and make it realistic so you feel like you're there. That's exactly where the Renaissance came from. The Renaissance went from this kind of goofy looking art into a realistic or a realism era of artwork, and you see that in the Renaissance era, and I think that's where we're at in video games. You've got music in video games that sets the tone for a video game, just like you have movies. In the 1800s we went from looking at painted pictures to photographs, and photographs were like the newest and most unexplored form of art, and it was fascinating. People were fascinated by it. The Indians thought that people were stealing your soul if they took your picture. It was caught on that film, and it was stuck in a picture now, and now you didn't have a soul. Yeah, it mesmerized people. It freaked them out. Then they made the pictures move, and when they made pictures move, I mean, there were people going to movie theaters in the Wild West going to see movies for what today would be like $50, and it was like a 5-minute movie. Because no one had ever seen moving pictures before. It was crazy. You had Charlie Chaplin, and the first famous silent movie actor. Then with the advent of recordable music, you could put sound to your movies, and musicians started making albums. And now you've got a whole other spin-off industry of the music industry, which was what we have today. Well, now you mix all that together, and you've got a movie, basically. And the movie industry is still huge. But now the video game industry has taken over. The video game industry makes way more than the movie industry does now. Way more. And it's because I can't interact with a movie. I can sit there and watch it, but if I don't like it, I can't do anything about it. All I can do is walk out and not watch the movie. You get one shot at making a movie good. A video game, I can play it over and over and over again until I get the results I want. The story might change. It's an interactive form of entertainment that's got sound, moving pictures, a storyline. It's an art form, and that's, I think, what people don't get about gamers is that we consider this an art form. It's just not a way to pass time. Sure, it's a way to pass time, just like you would with a movie or a good book or listening to your favorite album or playing your favorite sport. But And all those things at the zenith of those things, sports is an art form. If you look at some NFL players, the way that they play sports is an art form, right? Or baseball players or golf players, at the zenith, it's an art, right? So this is just another art form to us. And I think this industry is at a crossroads is because the people that make games, you've got a certain group over here. They're called indie developers, and they want to make a good game. They consider it an art form. The developers, most developers, even AAA developers, consider it an art form. If you talk to anybody at the dev who makes and it's slipping my mind right now, but the dev who makes Far Cry, they're going to tell you we consider this an art form. This is our latest and greatest piece of art. We'd like to display it for you. But then on the other hand, you've got a publishing company, and let me explain the relationship between a game developer, and the publishing company. If Mike Tyson, the boxer, was a game developer, Don King would be his publishing company, right? He's the one who gets the fights. He's the one who promotes everything. He's the one who he controls all the back stuff, and it's up to Mike Tyson when he gets in the ring to make a good fight. He's the one with boots on the ground doing all the hard work, while Don King is the one making everything happen on when he's not in the ring, right? So that's like Call of Duty right now is made by 3 different developers because they've got a 3-year production cycle now, so they added Sledgehammer into the mix. But they all have the same publisher, Activision, right? The publisher does not care about video games being an art. They care about how well video games sell. They don't care if you're making a casino game. They don't care if you're making whatever game. They don't care if it's a football game, it's a shooting game, if it's a whatever game. They don't even care if it's a good game. They care if it's a game that will sell, and will sell a lot, because they want to make money. What they do is make money. What the devs do is make art. And so you've got this clash between, right now in the industry, you've got this clash in the AAA developing world of artists who want to make a good product that people will enjoy and entertain them, and they want to enrich people's lives by letting them play their art that they've made. And you've got publishing entities who don't care whether or not it's art or not, and they just want to sell the junk out of it, which is why you've got downloadable content after the game comes out, because what they'll do is they'll finish the entire game, then they'll split it up into pieces and sell you some of it when the game comes out, and then hold some of it back for later and then sell it to you for $15 a pop whenever they release it. That's not the developer doing that. That's the publishing house doing that. That's the Activisions and the EAs doing that, so they can make more money. So that you have to buy part of the game now and part of the game later. So they can charge $60 for a full game, but you're not getting the full game. Do you think the developers want to do that? No, they want you to enjoy their game. But the publishing houses hold parts of it hostage. That's just one of the things that's ruining video games as an industry right now. And as you can see, I did pretty well in this match, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I got the Devastator medal. I don't get that very often, but I was pretty proud of myself. I got 7 kills right here. But that's what it means to me to be a gamer. I enjoy games like I would a good book or something like that. And if you agree with me, if you're a gamer, I hope you feel the same way. If you're not a gamer, I hope I've shed some light on the subject of what it means to be a gamer, and what the gaming industry is going through right now, and why I only play indie games, and I'm done with AAA titles because I just can't stand to play them anymore. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the content. If you didn't like the content, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment on what you'd like to see later. Thank you for coming to the channel. See you later.